health, wellness, and you.
Week 4, Emotional Health.
Here's CKDM News Director Matt Hamill.
Hello! Today we'll be speaking about the value of pet ownership to our mental, physical, and emotional health, as we have a conversation with Denise Penrose, president of the Parkland Humane Society. We'll discuss the ways pet ownership can be beneficial to your health, also some very important considerations to take into account before committing to a pet. That's coming up after this.
Many things have just stopped over the last few months, but there are some things in life that just don't stop for anything.
I was recently diagnosed with lung cancer. The strain on my family has been tough, but if it wasn't for the support of Central Plains Cancer Services and their transportation program, I just don't know where I'd be.
Cancer touches everyone. Your gift provides hope. Your donation stays right here in our region to help our neighbors, family, and friends. Check your mail for your donation card or donate online at centralplainscancerservices.com.
Denise Penrose, president of the Parkland Humane Society, here talking with us as part of our Health, Wellness, and You feature. When we talk about the benefits to our well-being, I think some people maybe explore pet ownership as a way to have that bond. Maybe it's an excuse to get out and be on your feet and exercise a bit more, so we know the wellness benefits there. But generally speaking, what do you feel are the health and wellness benefits of having a pet?
Well, basically, the first thing that comes to mind is exercise. And it's always good to get out into the fresh air if you're having maybe a little bit of mental health issues going on. And because of COVID, there's a lot of people that are kind of suffering from mental health issues right now, and that's very understandable. So sometimes getting outside with an animal will help you, and it does lower your blood pressure. It's been proven to. So that's another consideration, and it keeps people's weight down. But if you are thinking about getting a dog, you have to look at what activity level that you have on a day-to-day basis normally. So I think you have to be really careful what animal you do, get, which dog.
What is that consideration process like? You mentioned, hey, find a pet that's kind of compatible with your level of physical activity, and there's so many different things we can take into consideration, but how do we figure out what pet would be compatible with us? How do we is there resources, or is there almost like a checklist? How do we figure out what might be the best pet decision for not just us, but for, of course, for the animal as well?
Well, I think kind of personally, it's how much time you have. It's how much free time do you have. It's if you're working shift work, if you're working 12 hours a day, maybe a dog's not the best answer for you. Maybe a cat would be. And we have so many wonderful cats at the shelter that are very, very lonely. And cats don't take up as much work. You just have their kitty litter and you have food. And so I think that might be kind of a consideration.
What else should people know about pet ownership in order to be equipped? And there's so much to know, but in general, the decision-making process of getting a pet, what else is important to consider in that?
Well, I think financially, you have to look, because pets can be very expensive. And also to realize how long pets live. And that you can't just discard them because you don't want them anymore. It's like if you're moving, do you take your children with you? Well, maybe you should take your pets too. But the financial aspect, dogs, they have to be groomed usually. They have to go to vet appointments, and food can be very expensive. So I think that is a huge consideration.
For more information about adopting or fostering a pet, you can contact the Parkland Humane Society at 204-638-6966. If you'd like to hear my full conversation with Denise Penrose, make sure to head to 730ckdm.com. Go to the Health, Wellness, and You page. We'll be right back.
Park's Edge Physiotherapy is now open at 420 Main Street North in Dauphin, and they're accepting new patients. Physiotherapy focuses on movement along with active participation to restore, maintain, and maximize strength, physical function, and independence. If you're having problems with any of these, contact them today. And they make it as simple as possible with direct billing to most insurance providers and by offering services to WCB and MPI clients. If you have any questions or would like to book an appointment, contact Park's Edge Physiotherapy at 204-638-9642 or visit them at parksedgephysio.ca.
I hope you've enjoyed the past 4 weeks on CKDM's Health and Wellness feature. I've certainly enjoyed putting these features together for you. I really hope you've heard something of value in your life for these discussions with the health experts. And this is the end of our 4-week journey on health, wellness, and you, exploring the benefits of balancing your physical, mental, spiritual, and emotional health. But if you'd like to listen back to any of my conversations with the health experts, go to 730ckdm.com, click on the Health, Wellness, and You page to enjoy all the full-length conversations. Thank you.
CKDM's Health, Wellness, and You feature series is brought to you by Central Plains Cancer Services, Parks Edge Physiotherapy, Dauphin Clinic Pharmacy, Dr. Brenna and Three Graces Medispa, Dauphin Chiropractic Center, Nutter's Everyday Naturals in Dauphin, Parkland Collaborative Legal Options, Fusion Credit Union, and Sunrise Counseling in Dauphin. Listen to CKDM Radio twice daily at 7:15 and 3:15, or listen anytime at 730ckdm.com.